How's it going, trainers? Welcome to another Pokemon Go video. Today we're going to be discussing Darkrai and its debut into Pokemon Go. So we will be going over general raid counters as well as the max CP, movesets, and weaknesses involving Darkrai. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Starting things off, Darkrai is a Dark-type Pokemon with a max CP at level 40 of 3739. And his max catch CP at standard level 20 is 2136, whereas weather boosted in foggy weather at level 25 is 2671. As a dark type, his three main weaknesses are fighting, bug, and fairy. Statistic wise, he is very high in attack with 285, 198 in defense, and 172 in stamina. So he's very glass cannon-y, and that's going to make for the ability to definitely trio this boss and potentially duo, but we'll get into that more so later on in the video. As far as his movesets, his fast moves are Snarl and Feint Attack, both dark type fast moves, and then his charge moves are Dark Pulse, which is dark obviously, Shadow Ball, a ghost type move, and Focus Blast, which is fighting. And each of those kind of especially Focus Blast is going to be the one charge move that you're going to kind of have to adjust for, but yeah. As far as general counters, Machamp all the way is the best counter with counter Dynamic Punch, followed by Togekiss with Charm and Dazzling Gleam, Hariyama with counter Dynamic Punch, Toxicroak with counter Dynamic Punch, Heracross with counter and Close Combat, and Breloom with counter and Dynamic Punch. Now, diving a little deeper into Darkrai's pretty easy to counter move pool, we'll look a little closer. Looking at Dark Pulse, you're pretty much always going to want to prioritize fighting types because they take reduced damage from dark type moves. So Machamps, Hariyamas, Toxicroaks, fighters. Truth be told, you could roll with 6 Machamps, no problem, honestly, and just totally wreck this guy, and that's how it should be. And the best way to potentially duo this boss is to have cloudy weather, so fighting needs to be boosted, and roll with a team of 6 Machamps, all maxed out. Kick that sucker's butt. Otherwise, the Focus Blast moveset is going to want you to prioritize Gardevoir and Togekiss specifically. Both of them with their dual typings of Psychic and Flying respectively. Allow them to take 2 times reduced damage from Focus Blast itself, so it makes them a lot more beneficial in that moveset. As far as the Shadow Ball moveset for Darkrai, fighters, 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 and do not use your Gardevoir, because Gardevoir is a Psychic type and will take super effective damage when that Shadow Ball hits. Just keep in mind that Shadow Ball is always going to be one hell of a charge move, and it's always going to hit hard even when it's resisted, whether it's super effective or what. But fighters, fighters, fighters is what I have to recommend for this guy. Good weather situations for this boss. Cloudy, boost both fighting and fairy, so that's the best scenario. And rainy increases bug types, so it would allow you to bring stuff like Yanmega, Scizor, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and talk about a few more general counters that you could use if you don't exactly have access to all 6 of these mobs. So these 6 Pokemon are pretty much the next 6 that you could use that are pretty decent against it. Blaziken with counter Focus Blast, Gardevoir, as we mentioned before, with Charm and Dazzling Gleam, Gramble, which is a pretty cool and interesting one, with Charm and Play Rough, and then Emboar, the newest fire starter, with Low Kick and Focus Blast. And I gotta say something real quick. If you have a really, really good IV Emboar or Pignite or whichever, please do not evolve into Emboar. Just not yet. It's gonna have a community day sometime soon. Yeah, in the future. Yeah, it's the newest starter, but Low Kick Focus Blast, it's gonna get better than that, so don't waste your time investing in the 10th best counter to Darkrai. Otherwise, following up, Yanmega with Bug Bite and Bug Buzz, and Bug Bite X Scissor Pinsir are both fantastic options if you could battle Darkrai in rainy weather. So, taking that all into account, these are your top 12-ish counters, and your strategy is based off of weather and situation. So with that all being said, I hope you all have a great day. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Good luck rating, guys.